Right now at 10, fire crews battle a blaze in West Salem with emergency responders still on scene. What we know so far.
And meet La Crosse's popcorn lady, how she's spreading kindness one bag at a time.
Plus, it's the Friday Night Frenzy, day 2 of Wisconsin State Wrestling, and basketball highlights from clashes around the region.
You're watching WKDT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. A fire breaking out in West Salem tonight off Oakview Drive. Emergency crews are still on scene. Currently, no word on if there are any injuries or what the cause of the fire has been. We will provide updates as they become available from first responders. Day 3 in La Crosse County of the Zachary Fritz murder trial, bringing new testimony.
Fritz faces charges for fatally stabbing his wife more than 50 times in 2024. A forensic psychiatrist tells the court Fritz knew what he was doing during the attack. The doctor disputes the defense claim that Fritz's mental illness makes him not responsible. The psychiatrist says Fritz does not have bipolar disorder based on record reviews, interviews, and 9 one-on-one audio analysis.
If I don't know anything about this case and I just listen to that audio, my mind would not go to a place where I would think, I wonder if he's manic. So it's very unlikely.
2 more witnesses testified, a former co-worker and a neighbor. Both say Fritz appeared normal leading up to his wife's death. The trial was supposed to wrap up today, but ran long. Testimony will continue on March 9th.
The Independence School Board president is charged with threatening a pharmacy employee. According to the criminal complaint, 58-year-old Joe Bragger in January threatened Colby Pharmacy staff on the phone over a prescription needing pre-authorization. Staff tell police that Bragger asked, quote, "Do I need to come up there with a gun and hold you hostage until I get my meds?" He later told police he made those comments but denied wanting to hurt anyone. He's free on a $200 signature bond.
An ICE protest today in Viroqua.
It always feels great to be around other people that share your ideals, because we are a family, and it reinforces that idea that you're not alone. We are not alone in this.
The protest happening at the intersection of Decker and North Main Street. Over a dozen people showed up. The group's main frustration is the tactics ICE is using.
La Crosse Common Council will vote on a $2 million purchase next week. A resolution would allow the city to buy the Radisson Center on 2nd Street. That's right next to the La Crosse Center. The agreement includes a deed restriction that blocks the site from becoming a hotel or restaurant. A new push to save Emerson Elementary School in La Crosse. The Heritage Preservation Commission is studying its historic value. Emerson is scheduled to close as part of the district's consolidation plan. Now, the school district worries designating it a landmark would limit uses for the building.
A News 8 follow-up, a travel alert to pass along. Highway 35 reconstruction work resumes on Monday. It's happening between Sunnyside Drive and the La Crosse-Vernon County line. Motorists will see single-lane closures, and the project should wrap up by November.
Walmart agreeing to a $100 million settlement over driver pay deception. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul says the chain offered drivers less money than promised after accepting work and allegedly kept portions of customer tips that were supposed to go entirely to drivers. Wisconsin drivers through the settlement will receive more than $600,000.
High school students showing off their skills today at Western Technical College. 16 school districts competed in the FCCLA Regional Star Competition. Students were judged on everything from culinary arts, public speaking, to community service.
It's a career and technical student organization. Most schools have it. It's part of their family and consumer science programs. So students are able to join, and then they do a lot of community service.
An award ceremony wrapped up the event.
West Salem Middle School students participating in Winter Wellness Day. The annual event brings the kids to multiple areas across the region. Today they stopped by Mount La Crosse, Fort McCoy's Sledding Hill, and Lake Onalaska for some ice fishing.
We started it to try to promote different types of wellness, physical wellness, social wellness, emotional wellness, mental wellness. And it's just kind of blossomed from there.
It's a good thing because then kids have not just everyday school, they have something fun to do.
And Toma 8th graders also hit the slopes today for their annual ski day.
Well, a popular lady is spreading joy one kernel at a time.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine shares how one local woman is popping her way into La Crosse's hearts. Brooklyn.
Deb Kaufman, better known as La Crosse's popcorn lady, is spending her retirement working hard to make people smile one bag of popcorn at a time.
It's just fun, and it's just a bag of popcorn, but people are so appreciative and so happy, and I like to make people happy.
It all started when Deb brought a bag of popcorn to a friend at her job. Soon, she was popping for her friends' coworkers, and before long, she became La Crosse's popcorn lady.
I just can't stop popping.
The popcorn lady now surprises friends, UW La Crosse sports teams, and even strangers with her homemade treat. Deb says her secret ingredient is lots of love.
I don't tell my secret. The reason why I don't tell my secret is because it wouldn't be special.
And while her popcorn lights up other people's days, Deb says spreading kindness brings her just as much joy.
There's way too much hate in the world, and anytime you can bring happiness and add a smile to somebody's day, that's what I'm for.
Now, Deb even popped some popcorn for the News 8 team, and we can confirm it is definitely delicious. Live in the studio, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
She gave us like 10 bags.
A lot
too.
of bags.
Very
I'm taking
generous.
one home. I'm going to have that this weekend. Yep.
Coming up tonight, it's the Friday Night Frenzy.
All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately, spring is done for now. We have winter for the weekend. That means snow and cold. We'll time out when to expect to snow and how much you might see. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
If you have aging or cracked sewer lines that need to be replaced, choose Maxwell White. We make sewer replacements a stress-free process and make sure your lines are good to go for many years to come. For a limited time only, we're offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Put your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill, and it works differently.
I got rapid relief at 2 weeks with Rinvoq. Check.
It helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
And I got lasting steroid-free remission. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
It's time to nominate your favorite business for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through March 9. The top 5 in each category will move on to the final round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
From clogged drains to new faucet installations, we've got you covered. Since 1994, we've served homeowners across the area to make sure their plumbing is done right. So call us today and see what done right looks like for your home's plumbing.
Yeah, unfortunately, spring for Friday is done with. The cold front's come through. That's why we've had a lot of wind this evening, too. Cold air's coming in. This disturbance going to provide for snow for tomorrow. We have the alert day conditions. We're not expecting any amounts like we saw with the last event, nor the wind either. So it's just going to be snow, maybe up to 6 inches, the highest total. That'll be isolated, very isolated spots, but it will create some hazardous travel, snow-covered roads. The temperature is going to be in the 20s, too, so it definitely won't melt as much. Overall, the amount, it's still kind of the same. It's right around the I-90 corridor when we could see that 3 to 6, and more areas will probably be 3 to 4 than 5 to 6 in that area. It has shifted back and forth, but it's still overall, I think that's the likeliest area. Lesser as you go further north, but still you could pick up 1 to 3 on either side. The amounts will be far less as you go maybe all the way up to Rusk County, but everyone's going to see some snow and some accumulation throughout Saturday. Winter weather advisories are out too across basically that area, all the way from Wilmore, stretching all the way down to south central Wisconsin. So that's the path that we'd expect to see the most snow kind of lining up with what we already had. If you look at I-90, it's probably going to be worse than I-94. Travel conditions too. The snow really picks up towards the late morning or early afternoon. That's when you could get potentially that 1 inch per hour rate that really does start accumulating, and that would be the travel spots, the issues at I-90 going west to east. Probably worse conditions as you go further west, less as you go further east too, but all in all, it's going to be starting off fairly decent in the morning, but by late morning, that's when it begins to pick up for snow-wise. Now, overall right now, we still got a lot of 30s out there. We've dropped off quite a bit. Look at Minneapolis already down to 26 with the cold air coming in. Cloud cover will be on the increase. The other issue has been the wind. 20 to 25 for a lot of areas throughout the evening hour. It will decrease, but it's going to be probably several more hours before that wind kind of drops off here as that system gets closer to the area. There's the one right now. It's up to the north. It's going to be coming our way. If we time it out, here's your snow that'll be eventually coming in, but it's not till late morning, potentially starting a little bit 7 to 8, but I think it's about 8 to 10. I've kind of made it a 3D look, so the darker it gets, the more enhanced of snow and more you'll expect. We'll basically see this stretched across the area west to east throughout the afternoon time frame and shifting occasionally further down as we go. So we're looking at that. It may continue into the early evening, but I think most of it will let up by the time we get to Saturday evening, with just flurry activity to be expected beyond Saturday, with some clearing skies as we go into Sunday. Overall temperatures tonight, we'll get back down to the teens, but holding steady just after midnight as cloud cover starts to increase, potentially single digits as you go further north and east, as cloud cover will take a little bit longer to get there. And Saturday, Saturday we're going to be in the 20s. Sunday, the good news on this, plenty of sunshine, light wind, so it'll look nice and feel nice outside. Unfortunately, the temperatures will be more what you would expect in January, so that's the only thing. The good news is once we get to Monday and Tuesday, we're getting back up to where we should be. Keep an eye on Monday night and Tuesday night. We could be a little bit of a wintry mix, freeze and drizzle type issue going into Tuesday. And then the second half of next week is mild, but it's going to get wet, and we're talking about rain too, likely for a lot of those days as we get towards the end of next week. So if you're driving, just be aware tomorrow you will have snow probably all the way throughout most of the day, and it could have some slick roads.
All right, a return to the winter.
Exactly.
Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, playoff hoops, upsets, and huge individual performances across the region tonight, and our local wrestlers are shining in the Kohl Center spotlight at state wrestling. It's all coming up on The Frenzy next.
I met my abuser when I was 10. He was my Sunday school teacher. At 18, I was pressured to marry him. Chris Taylor was the first person to stand up for me. She worked with both parties and with law enforcement to pass laws to protect survivors like me. Chris listened, and my abuser went to prison. On the Supreme Court, Judge Chris Taylor will continue to protect Wisconsin.
Judge Chris Taylor, protecting our rights, defending our freedoms.
Discover a level of comfort you never thought possible. Discover stressless seating at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Designed to harmonize with your body's natural movements, it's the premier destination for relaxation and rejuvenation. And right now, you can take an additional 10% off the complete line of stressless living room furniture. The savings won't last, so don't delay. Don't wait, it's time for Stressless. On sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like lack of interest and negative thoughts can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jacob, joined by Ken once again, and welcome back into the Friday Night Frenzy.
Yeah, tonight lots of regional basketball to get to, but we will begin with Wisconsin's biggest stage on the match. It's the WIAA State Individual Wrestling Tournament in Madison.
That's right. News 8 Now's Kate Overton is there with sights and sounds from semis on the map.
Of course, I couldn't let you guys have all the fun on this Friday night. I'm here at the Kohl Center for maybe my favorite session of the WIAA State Wrestling Tournament, the semifinals. We've got 18 area kids looking to punch their ticket into tomorrow's finals. Let's start with the girls. Holman's Aini Anderson with a defensive masterclass in this match. She would get the win and is Holman's first ever girls finalist. Then the Viking boys would take over. First it was the freshman Brendan Henderson dominating with the fall as he's on to Saturday night.
Got nothing to lose. I'm a freshman coming in, so nobody really expects much. So all the pressure's on that guy out there. Nobody wants to lose to a freshman.
Then it was Rex Lancaster down late in the match, but with under 15 seconds to go, he gets the takedown and secures a spot in the finals.
I was just going as hard as I can, trying to get to the leg, doing whatever I had to and hope I can make something happen, and I was able to do so.
And the fourth Viking to make the finals, Brock Needham, took a 1-point lead into the last period, but would ride it out and get the win.
Felt confident. That's where I want to be, on top. I feel in control. He gave me that opportunity, went down. I know I can ride anyone in the state.
Then in Division III, the Aquinas Blue Goals would make some noise. First, Martez Sheard with the first period fall.
I knew he was a good opponent. I had to get to my attacks right away. I took him down, cut him just to get extra points, and then I finished it off with a pin.
Then at 144 pounds, it was Roger Flaggy going to work, picks up the fall, and is through to Saturday night. At heavyweight, Tyson Martin suffered a broken arm in last year's semifinals, but tonight, the senior would get his redemption and is now one win away from a state title. At D3 215, Jack Simmons was in the finals a year ago, gets a leg takedown as he's going back to the finals, this time with a little extra help looking over him.
It means a lot. My grandpa passed away this past spring, so I knew this was one thing for him and it'd be great to win it for him.
More girls action. Defending champion Riley Hanrahan of Black River Falls making it look easy. Another fall for the junior as she's into the finals for the third straight year. And on the other side of the 145-pound bracket, Mondovia Levis Drum's Layla Risler. She wins and will now try to climb the mountain to take down the defending champion.
The biggest thing is keeping my head right. I've lost to her before, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what they say, third time's a charm, right?
Lastly, at 185, North Crawford Seneca's Adriana Logue in control all throughout her match as she goes on to pick up the win and is into the finals. So that'll do it here from the Kohl Center for day 2. We've got finals tomorrow evening starting at 5:30. It's going to be a lot of fun, but I know you guys have a lot more action to get to, so I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Yeah. Super work out there.
Good stuff.
State wrestling is also underway in Minnesota this time of year. 2 Caledonia Houston wrestlers enter the evening in contention to make it to the finals. 8th grader Kitten Miners at 107. He falls by pin in 58 seconds. And at 2:15, Cooper Allen wins by a major decision, 11-1. He will try to become Caledonia Houston's 6th ever individual state title winner in the afternoon session coming up tomorrow.
All right, girls basketball teams in Wisconsin 6 wins away from a state title. That's it.
That's all. Second seed Central enters the postseason as one of Division II's top teams.
But can success follow the Riverhawks into the second season? Riverhawks facing Sparta for the 3rd time this season. Low scoring first half, but here Malaya Simpson connecting from downtown. Home side up 10 at the break. It was a better second half for Sparta. Here Lily Seifert's triple try is true from the corner, but the night belonged to Central, as this is what you call a shooter's touch right here, folks. Ellie Apwan, good from distance, and then Alana Simpson gonna corral her own miss and get the fadeaway J to fall. Central ends the Spartan season winning by 14.
Riverhawks will welcome the winner of River Falls and Onalaska. Wildcats traveling to the Hilltoppers. ESPN in the house.
Hey.
Onalaska with the lead early in the second half. Kayla Kettlehut driving baseline, gets the bucket to go in traffic, and she was just getting started. Later on, she's going to get the pass down low. She'll go right around the defender, and how about a reverse layup under the rim? Hilltoppers lead to 6, and the sophomore also knows how to dish. Sees the cross-court opportunity, and Olivia Pasale knows what to do as the lead swells to 9. Kettlehut with 15 tonight. Onalaska marches on 43-35.
All right, in Division III, top seed Aquinas hosting Amherst, and the Blue Golds wasting no time getting to business. Here it's Ava Fernholz to Addie Besmick, back to Fernholz, back to Besmick, who cans the 3. Then the home side pushing the pace. Fernholz picks up another assist, this time to Elena Elias. Aquinas up 7 quickly. The Blue Gold defense, fantastic per usual. This time it's Fernholz, the beneficiary of a good pass from Eva Willenbring, and Aquinas goes on to take this one by a final tally of 75-27.
Well, Aquinas girls are always in the mix to make a title run, and they're looking strong.
Yeah, who they face though, Ken?
That's a big question.
Big question. We've got that answer on the other side of the break. You're watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
This President's Day, Home Furniture celebrates with savings. Get up to 10% off sale prices like this 5-piece sectional, now just $17.99. Plus, get 3-year special financing during the President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like what happens to polite society now?
When your flooring's in jeopardy, there ain't nobody safe.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Oakleaf Surgical Hospital has always been dedicated to delivering exceptional care close to home. Now we're expanding that commitment with River Prairie Surgery Center, opening in early 2026 in Altoona. This new outpatient campus extends Oakleaf's trusted surgical excellence into a modern, convenient setting designed for faster recovery, enhanced comfort, and more affordable care for our patients. Together, Oakleaf Surgical Hospital and River Prairie Surgery Center are strengthening access to high-quality care across Western Wisconsin today and for the future.
In La Crosse, great bread doesn't have to be complicated. Bucket of Bread baking kits make it simple. Just add water, mix, let rise, and bake. From artisanal style breads and pizzas to cinnamon buns, pretzels, bagels, and more, one kit gives you endless possibilities. No mess, no stress. Just real baking made easy for real life. Ships nationwide with free local pickup. Order online at bucketofbread.com. Bucket of Bread. Simple ingredients, meaningful baking. Veteran owned.
Spring is just around the corner, and right now at Home Seasonal Concepts, get a free custom order patio fabric upgrade from select top outdoor furniture brands. Plus, get up to 10% off sale prices and 3-year special financing on porch and patio at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
That Cooley Conference was a battle this season with 4 teams sharing the crown.
Yep, and that includes Viroqua and West Salem. Blackhawks and Panthers split the season series.
Tonight is the rubber match, and only one team can move on.
That's right. Well, standing room only in this one as West Salem is visiting Viroqua. Jumps to the last seconds in the first half. It's Josie Brudos nailing the corner 3, and the Panthers are up by 11. But it's the home squad showing some fight in the second half. Olivia Willis drains a deep ball to pull within 3. And with 6 minutes left in the game, it's Elias Schwem on a breakaway. Her layup falls, and Viroqua now leading. Now Panthers will respond right after. Brudos hits another clutch 3 that ties it up. She had 31 on the night, but it's Viroqua getting hot at the right time. Schwem hitting the corner 3 for the 4-point lead, and then not long after that, it's Allie Chestelson cannon a deep ball, and that would be your dagger. Viroqua taking this one in a barn burner, 68-63.
4th seed Arcadia facing Elkmount tonight. Raiders in a hole early, but Tatum Draskowski looking to change that with a steal. Other end of the floor, she's going to lay it in for 2. Home team down by double digits, though. Visitors would have just too much tonight. Elkmount's Isabella Kongshog from the top of the key. Count it. Mounders go up by 22. They would go on to win this one 60-40.
All right, Nakusa Papermakers visiting Luther tonight, and the Knights went inside early to their 6-foot sophomore Brindley Schmitz. She gets the tough 2 to fall. A little later, Schmitz is going to be in trouble underneath after a rebound, so she'll kick to an open Jada Livingston, and the sophomore knocks down the open 3. And now how about some pressure in the backcourt defensively? Tessa Gade with the steal. She'll get the ball right back and finish off the glass. Now, you know scissors beats paper? Well, so does a Luther Knight. They absolutely dominate 64-15.
Oh, that is good. Brookwood traveling to face top-seeded Independence Gilmanton. We'll start things off with a special 3 here from Arabelle Knisley. She would score her 1,000th points right there on that shot. Congrats to her. Later on, it's Anna Kent getting in on the action. She increases the Indy lead with this triple and some defense turning into offense. Shauna Dejno going to get the block, and then on the other end, it's Knisley again. Count it from deep. Indy Gill will move on to the regional final as they get it done by 26.
Looking strong. Pep and Alma at Royal, and with their season on the line, Eagles scoring leader Macy Stewart steps up, takes the steal coast to coast through traffic, gets the bucket to fall, and they're up 6 early. A few minutes later, leading by 10, Jillian Schmidt keeping the ball in play, and the kick goes to Stewart, and you know where it's going, connected from downtown. Now, Panthers junior Anna Cernecki going to answer with a 3-ball of her own just moments later, but the offensive firepower from the visitors would just be too much to overcome. Eagles travel into enemy territory and fly out with a 52-38 win, so they will face Indy Gill tomorrow at 7.
Should be a good one. Bangor welcoming Poynette this evening. Pumas pouncing early in this one. This is Evelyn Albrecht defeating the double team to hit the shot. Visitors up by 3 at that point. Bangor would respond. It's Kira Cavadini driving to the bucket, cutting the Puma lead to just 1. Later, more Cardinals success. This time, Lily Mercer taking it to the cup, gets fouled. Bangor takes the 1-point lead, but Poynette would just be too strong tonight. Tinsley Nelson kicks it out to Cora Larson, who gets the friendly bounce. Poynette goes on to win by 6.
All right, more scores tonight. Holman falls 69-57 to Hortonville. Mauston is moving on after a 49-48 overtime victory over Westfield.
Thriller there. Top-ranked Aliva Strum handles business, defeating Augusta by 24. Blair Taylor also a winner night, putting an end to Cashton's season.
Army mateys. It'd be Pirates versus the Pirates tonight. DeSoto, they can Cochrane Fountain City walk the plank as DeSoto wins a tight one. And another 4-point game between Wazeeka Steuben and Highland. The Hornets pull that one out.
That's good stuff.
Thank you. Thanks.
Sectional gymnastics at Reedsburg. Congrats to GET Co-op and Sparta. Both teams advance to team state next Friday. 3 area athletes are headed to individual states in all around, led by Sparta's Gabrielle Bjerkman. She had a big day. She won every event.
Nice.
Westby Co-op, GET Co-op, Onalaska qualify individual events according to results that we have. Division 1 sectional for area teams tomorrow at Eau Claire Memorial. We got to talk about that Pirate. That was fantastic.
Well, we had to have it because the script, kind of invited us to do it. That's Greg trying to.
That's true.
Shout
out to Greg.
I think he wanted you to do it, but then it found out it was going to be my read.
Hey, I could not have done better than that. That is good stuff right there.
Appreciate you.
Coming up, the UWO women were going for their first ever WIAC title win. We'll tell you how the Eagles fared against the regular season champs, Oshkosh, next.
Save more at Hy-Vee this Saturday and Sunday. Save on Dole raspberries or blackberries, just $1.98. Fresh chicken breasts, just $2.98 a pound. Plus, save on Chobani Greek yogurt and Marie Callender's bowls or Healthy Choice steamers, only at Hy-Vee.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
It's time to nominate your favorite business for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through March 9th. The top 5 in each category will move on to the final round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home.
Well, gotta have heat, Einstein.
I just don't know who to call.
Well, there's your sign. Jeez Louise.
Call GNC. The best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. And now that we've combined networks, T-Mobile covers more places than ever before. America's best network just got bigger. Join now and your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. T-Mobile and US Cellular, better together.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. More mattresses. Did you know you spend a third of your life sleeping? So you better have the best mattress you possibly can. King has a huge selection to choose from at every price range. We'll even deliver your new mattress and haul away the old one for free. Take time to find the exact mattress you want because you're going to be sleeping on this for a while. Head into King Furniture today.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 this Saturday and Sunday. That's a 30-cent fuel saver for every $60 you spend in-store and online. Saturday and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
All right, welcome back into the Friday Night Frenzy.
All right, let's look at college. UW lacrosse women's basketball is in the WIAC championship for the first time in team history.
That is right. The 24th ranked Eagles need to top 5th ranked Oshkosh if they want to win the conference tournament. UWL and UWO meeting in Oshkosh this evening. All right, let's pick things up in the fourth quarter. Eagles down 6. Grace Knupp going to dish it out to Molly Janke, and she will bury the 3. UWL down 3. Then a little later, it's Knupp slicing and dicing to the cup, gets the little fadeaway to fall. That gives lacrosse a 1-point lead. Under a minute left, Eagles go up 4 thanks to this clutch shot in the corner by Malia Nelson. Titans with the ball, down by 3, time winding down. The shot fired up at the horn, no good. Enjoy your night, ladies. Eagles are soaring to WIAC tournament championship in the first time in program history as they knock off Oshkosh 52-49.
That is awesome. Hey, UWL men are in the title game tomorrow. 18th ranked Eagles traveling to 22nd ranked Whitewater. Lacrosse 0-3 all-time in conference title games, so they're hoping to make some positive history. That tip-off going to be at 3.
And it is a battle of the UWs on Saturday. Badgers travel to the University of Washington. They're looking to get back in the win column when that game tips at 3 o'clock on FS1. A couple big games at 3 o'clock tomorrow, Badgers and UWL.
Yep.
Man, that women's game, that's fantastic.
That's awesome. Great finish.
Yeah.
And just a few days after their coach gave birth, right?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just another week for her.
Bunch of good news coming their way.
A lot of good news.
Yeah.
All right, coming up is our play of the night. You're watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Get the bathroom you deserve at a price you can afford. Maxwell White Plumbing provides free estimates, quality materials, and expert installation. And for a limited time, offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
Living with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine, and treatment is 4 times a year. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Those with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions like rash, breathing problems, dizziness, neck and injection site pain, and headache. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions like ALS, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medicines like botulinum toxins, which may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 91% of patients wish they'd started Botox sooner. Ask your doctor today. If eligible, you may pay $0.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
News 8 Now and Co-op Credit Union are taking part in Chase the Chill.
Chase the Chill is a project across North America that provides warm clothing to people in need. Scarves, hats, and gloves are hung on trees with notes on them, letting people know they can take them.
Co-op Credit Union and our community are conducting our own Chase the Chill campaign from December through February.
Together, we can keep our community warm this winter.
Make your donations of scarves, hats, and gloves at our La Crosse and Onalaska locations.
If you have aging or cracked sewer lines that need to be replaced, choose Maxwell White. We make sewer replacements a stress-free process and make sure your lines are good to go for many years to come. For a limited time only, we're offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
And welcome back into the Friday Night Frenzy. It is time for our play of the night.
All right, we go back inside the Kohl Center. Rex Lancaster was trailing with less than 15 seconds to go, but he found another gear, getting the takedown, and he is on to the finals. What a play by the sophomore. When he needed it most, he delivered, and for that, he gets play of the night.
Well deserved.
Very clutch.
A lot of great performances, including our own Kate Overton from Madison for the Kohl Center. Just great stuff the past 2 days. So much sound. Really good stuff from Jack Simmons with his tribute to his grandfather as
Absolutely.
well. So shout out to Kate especially.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this. I mean, you have a bunch of mats to keep track of as one person out there, which is difficult in and of itself. But then to have those kind of interviews where you get the extra insight into some of these kids that we haven't heard from yet, that's good stuff.
He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
He sure does.
I got some breaking news. Another frenzy next week.
Oh,
one more next week. Regional
book it.
finals for boys. I think Kate's be back tomorrow or next week, but
I'll go back to being a fan.
All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you next week.